Hello, welcome back to Anya Recap. Today we will introduce to you a comedy anime called Mashle. This is a world of magic, where magic is used for everything. But deep in the forest exists a guy who spends his time training. This guy can't use magic, but he enjoys a peaceful life with his father. But one day, his life is threatened. Will his muscular body protect him from the wizards? In a magical world where humans can use magic, they use it everywhere at all times and in all circumstances, so magic for them is an indispensable part of life. Their proficiency in magic would determine their status in this world. This guy lifting weights with a speed that even scares animals is the exception. This guy's name is Mashle. His favorite food is cream puffs. He can't use magic. He lives in a forest far away from the human world with his father. His name is Mashle. Although he is 75 years old in the world, he has never met a case where he opened the door by removing the door like this before. Despite living here for a long time, Mash still can't remember when entering the house to push the door in or pull the door out. The old man had to go out, so he instructed Mash to look after the house and not to destroy anything, and most importantly, absolutely not enter the city. But there was a place where Mash wanted to go, so after his father left, he sneaked out and made a trip to the city. The place he went to was the cream puff pastry shop. Due to running a bit fast, the coins were distorted by Mash, and the baker got blown in the face. At this moment, the baker not only paled but was so frightened that he almost peed his pants. A gust of wind blew off Mash's hood, and the people around saw his face in horror because there were no characters on Mash's face like everyone else's. Suddenly remembered the old man's advice not to go to the city. But never mind, as long as there are cream puffs to eat, it's fine. At the police station, a policeman was reading a newspaper about a person chosen to become a divine visionary. The policeman named Brad Coleman, who is very jealous of talented people like this and feels that he is too unfair, was about to take his anger out on the criminal when he received a call informing him that there were people with no facial markings hanging around the residential areas of the city. Mash was wandering home when he accidentally bumped into a drunk policeman, making his uniform smeared with cream. He got angry and babbled. In his drunken stupor, he threw the cream puffs out of Mash's hands. This guy also cursed non-stop. Mash was about to take his uniform to wash when he accidentally tore his uniform. Officer Coleman arrived and recognized Mash as the subject, with no facial markings. Mash was about to think and explain to the policeman when old Regro arrived just in time and dragged Mash away, realizing this was a promotion opportunity. So Coleman drew his wand and summoned a magical bird to chase them. When they're home, the old man scolded Mash so much that he broke down mentally. Seeing that his son was such a good child, he couldn't bear to punish him severely. The old man asked him to go out to do physical exercises in the morning. Mash offered the old man cream puffs and quietly went out to practice. Seeing the door made the old man panic, so he quickly went to open the door for Mash. Mash continues to practice strength training and physical training. After a short time, he finished all the exercises, so he went back home to eat cream puffs. Suddenly, the magic police broke into the house to catch Mash. Mash outside is monitoring the movement inside. The old man is being bound by Magic Coleman. He forced the old man to hand over Mash. Of course, the old man refused to give in, so the policeman shot him in the stomach. The old man remembered when he was young because he was too weak to use magic and was often criticized by everyone. One day, he no longer wanted to live. I was about to jump from above when a baby was crying nearby. He approached and saw that the baby had no marks on his face, so he thought the baby was abandoned because of this. So he decided to raise this child to be a human. For Mash to protect himself, the old man gave Mash physical training. That's the only way to make Mash stronger. The old man continued to be interrogated by Coleman but refused to hand over Mash. Seeing that the old man was so stubborn, Coleman decided to kill him as well. Mash couldn't hold it anymore, so he broke down the door and punched the skinny guy in the face. This fat guy had his uniform ripped again. He even got slapped in the face and didn't miss every single hit. The old man asks why Mash didn't run away. Mash says he is family and the only relative that Mash has. Coleman laughed and mocked Mash for having no magic. Coleman casts dragon-killing magic, but Mash only flicks his hand and his technique is knocked out. Coleman cast stronger spells, but still couldn't do anything to Mash. Coleman continued to attack Mash. This time he gathered Coleman's magic into balls and played with them. Then Mash picked up his wand. Coleman creates a magical shield for defense. Unexpectedly, the wand rushed up and stuck it straight into the wall, surprising Coleman. Suddenly Coleman had an idea. He suggested Mash enter the Magic Academy. If Mash achieves the title of Divine Visionary, it will be recognized by society, otherwise his family will be hunted. The old man protested because it was the words of the enemy. Mash thought about it and decided to join the academy. Mash wishes to live peacefully with his father. If society does not allow that normality, he will punch the whole society. Those words touched the old man. Episode 01 ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find the video good, please like and subscribe so we can bring the best quality videos. See ya!